Marion Naipei's name first echoed across Kenya not for her talent or ambition, but for controversy. In early 2026, she found herself at the center of a storm that would both define and transform her public identity. A viral video, recorded without her consent, spread rapidly across social media, exposing her in a vulnerable and intoxicated state. The incident ignited outrage, sympathy, and speculation in equal measure. Marion accused her then-boyfriend, James Opande, of betrayal, claiming he had secretly recorded and leaked the footage after luring her with promises of taking her to the United States. As the scandal escalated, it drew the attention of authorities, including Kenya's Directorate of Criminal Investigations, DCI, and the Ministry of Gender, who began probing issues of cyberbullying and privacy violations. Yet the story grew more complicated. Reports later suggested that forensic trails might have pointed back to Marion herself as the originator of the video's initial circulation, an allegation that fueled debate and divided public opinion. At the same time, further claims surfaced linking her to adult-oriented online platforms such as OnlyFans and StripChat, where she was allegedly known under a different persona. While Marion did not directly confirm these accounts, she publicly acknowledged having a troubled past, framing it as part of a life she was now trying to leave behind. As the controversy reached its peak, Marion made a dramatic and unexpected turn. She announced that she had found salvation and soon appeared under the wing of Victor Kenyari, a controversial televangelist known for his own history of public scrutiny. Within weeks, she was introduced to the Congregation of Salvation Healing Ministry, not as a visitor, but as a prophetess. Her rapid elevation within the church raised eyebrows, with critics questioning whether her transformation was genuine or carefully orchestrated. Inside the ministry, Marion took on visible roles, leading segments of services, reading scripture, ushering guests, and even assisting at the altar. But even this new chapter was not free from controversy. Videos from church services circulated online, showing moments that many viewers found inappropriate, including instances where Pastor Kenyari publicly admired her appearance or asked her to turn for the congregation. Rumors also spread alleging that she was pregnant with his child, claims he firmly denied. Despite his denials of any romantic involvement, Kenyari openly supported Marion financially, stating that he paid her school fees, covered her living expenses, and even promised to buy her a car. These gestures, while praised by some as acts of kindness, deepened public suspicion about the nature of their relationship. Before all this, Marion Naipei had been building a name for herself as a social media personality. A TikToker and digital content creator, she gained attention through engaging online videos and was reportedly earning income through platforms like Facebook. Her sudden rise to notoriety, however, overshadowed her earlier work, redefining her public image almost overnight. Behind the headlines, Marion's personal life also became a subject of intense scrutiny. Her relationship with James Opande, which reportedly began in April 2025 after meeting on Facebook, lasted about a year and ended in scandal. It later emerged that Opande was married with children, adding another layer of complexity to the situation. In the aftermath of the viral incident, even political figures like Peter Selassie briefly entered the narrative, publicly expressing interest in her during the height of her fame. Amid all the chaos, fragments of Marion's earlier life began to surface. She revealed that she was originally from Kajiado County and identified as Maasai, correcting earlier rumors that had linked her to Nanyuki. Though much of her family life remains private, a man identified as Emmanuel Noah was mentioned in social media discussions as her brother. Academically, she was reportedly a bright student who attended Pangani Girls High School in Nairobi, though details about her education remain limited. In early 2026, she described herself as a school-going girl, a claim that some critics questioned, suggesting it may have been part of an effort to rebuild her image. Born around 2003, Marion Naipei came of age in a digital era where fame can be both instant and unforgiving. Her journey from a rising content creator to a viral scandal figure and then to a controversial religious personality reflects the volatile intersection of social media, personal choices, and public perception. Her story is still unfolding. To some, she is a young woman seeking redemption after a painful public fall. To others, she remains a figure surrounded by unanswered questions and skepticism. But regardless of perspective, Marion Naipei has become a name that captures attention, a symbol of how quickly life can change in the age of the internet and how difficult it is to escape the shadows of one's past.